They say it's the most wonderful time of the year. What a load of crap. Cue the intro. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of the Fragrantition. Yes, you heard it. That's how I feel about Christmas. Bar humbug. So what gets me through Christmas? Fragrance. Yes, fragrance. It's all about fragrance here at the Fragrantition. So if you like my content and feed, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Do all of that gubbins. Help my channel grow. I would much appreciate it. Yes, I'm straight to the point. That's how I feel about Christmas. In this video, I'm talking about all the best winter fragrances. They're going to get me through the holiday period. I do like Christmas. Don't get me wrong. There is a little bit in my heart, in my black heart, that loves Christmas. But that sigh says it all. So the first scent I'm going to be talking about today is the OG of the winter scents, and that is Alien Essence Absolue by Thierry Mugler. This is a incense of vanilla, myrrh, wrapped in that white amber, wrapped in that skanky, dirty jasmine to piss people off if you want to overspray like I do, or if you just want a little delicate veil, just do one or two scooches. I haven't really sucked a bit of the juice out of this, but as this has been discontinued, this is a 60 ml bottle. I'm not going to probably be repurchasing this much soon. So yeah, so that's Alien Essence Mugler, Alien Absolute Essence by Mugler. Absolutely love it. Jasmine bomb, but I love it because it's got the added oomph of the vanilla and myrrh encased in that lovely white amber, which gives it that depth, which gives it that grittiness, which gives it that yes. So that is Mugler Alien Essence Absolute. Next fragrance is we're going to go with this little dupe or a clone of the House of Dior, and we're going to talk about a few Dior fragrances. So this one is by Federico Mahora, and this is Pure Royale number 286, and this is a clone or a dupe or a similar one, as you want to call it, to, yes, that one, Dior Midnight Poison, which was my signature well over 10 years ago before it was discontinued. Yes, I love it. This is, or it was, and it's in this, but it is the best rose and patchouli combination, hands down, out of all of the fragrances that I own, that I have owned, that maybe I will own. It was the best rose and patchouli combination. Eva Green, I think, was the face fit. She was that Bond girl in the 2005 film Casino Royale, and she was also in one of my other favourite films a couple of years ago called I think she played Mrs. Pellegrin in it, and it was A Home for Children with Terence Stamp as well. But yes, this is rose and patchouli, and there's not really much more you can say about it. It is that Cinderella scent at midnight, you know. Federico Mahora is a brand that supposedly makes fragrance for, well, they are their own brand, but this is a dupe or a clone. Now, I do love it. I would say it's probably 98% the same, 98% the same. The only thing is, it's a touch sweeter, whereas the Midnight Poison by Dior wasn't as sweet. I think it had amber in there as well. It may have had an amber accord, yes. But I have seen it on eBay for copious amounts of money. I do want it. I keep hinting at my husband, I want Midnight Poison by Dior. It is on my wish list. My husband just does not understand Is there anybody out there that understands our passion for fragrance? And then my husband and my other family members tried to understand my passion for it, but you know, it's fragrance life. You know, I don't wear makeup, hardly any makeup. You know, I've got 2 piss holes in the sand for my eyes. You know, I'm confident in who I am by not wearing makeup. But I'm not confident if I don't wear fragrance and I have an accessory. That is me, that is who I am. And I wish other people would just understand that. And, you know, and I know I've digressed, I digress. Let's come back, Gabby. But let's talk about Dior Midnight Poison. You know, it was Dior, why did you discontinue it? I'm having a little rant now because it was one of, if not the best rose patchouli combination that I ever wore. And so I do get my fix with this, but it's just a touch sweeter. And I do like sweet fragrances, but anyway, as Cheraye says, next fragrance we're going to talk about is again by the House of Dior again, and that is Pure Poison. I've spoken about this a lot. I actually might. Well, actually, one of these fragrances are going to be on my Christmas Day list, which I'm going to wear. This is white amber, white florals, orange, mandarin, I think is the top note. It's beast mode on my skin. It lasts long on my skin. Yes, it's been reformulated, so it is the 2011 reformulation, but I don't care. I love it. I used to own, I think, the 2004 formulation, but anyway, let's just get into the juice. It is ethereal, it's ice queen. I've always called this fragrance for an ice queen, that's why I do like it. White amber, jasmine, neroli. The sambac jasmine in this is beautiful, the neroli is beautiful, the orange blossom is beautiful. And combined with that musk and that sandalwood and amber, it's a dream of a fragrance and I love it. So, Pure Poison by Dior. You could wear this in the summer as well, all year round, but winter it performs so well. In the cold heat, Cold heat? Where did heat come from? In the coldness, it cuts through everything. That's why I love it. So next fragrance and last fragrance by Dior, yes, you name it. Yes, I know, Dior Addict, I know. To me, it's a Hall of Fame fragrance. Beast mode longevity, winter fragrance, parties, sex kitten fragrance, red lip, cat eye, or no makeup look, but you still want to wear your best. Yes, this baby does it for you. I don't care. I absolutely love it. I bought into the hype only recently, and ever since then I've sucked a bit of the juice out and I overspray. As you know, I am an oversprayer. You know, I spray at least 6 to 8 sprays of this, at least. And boy, does this get compliments. Not that I'm looking for compliments, but you know, it is lovely. Absolutely adore it. Yeah. And I think they reformulated it well, I think, maybe. I never smelt the old version, but it's bourbon vanilla to the max, as I've said. It's got the blackberry in there, it's got that mandarin leaf. Absolutely stunning with the white florals in there of the jasmine that gives it that click in there, which I love. Yes, I do love it. So that's Dior. And next one. So we're going to move on to Gucci now, and we've got by Gucci, we have the best, keep saying the best quite a lot in this video, one of the best raspberry red berry combinations, and that is Gucci Guilty Black. Let's just wipe that over just in case my BoujeeFragrance girl is watching this and she's spotting, you know, any flaws or imperfections with the bottles, because she is that critical Virgo, as we know. Anyway, I digress. So that is Gucci Guilty Black. This is the best raspberry, red berry, patchouli, caramel, wrapped in that caramel. It's beautiful. I think it has amber in there. It's got an amber accord in there. It's got your florals in there. It's got your lilac in there. The original Gucci Guilty has the lilac and the geranium, but the lilac in here is stunning, combined with the red berries. Those red berries give it a mouth-watering tartness with the raspberry. If you like red berries and raspberry, winner, hands down. And combined with the patchouli, the amber, the caramel, not too much caramel, gives it a bit of a gourmand feel to it. Lovely in winter, lovely all year round, and I do wear this all year round. As you can see, I've sucked quite a bit of the juice out of this. This is a 50 ml. I do have 2 of these because I could not live without this beauty, and that is Gucci Guilty Black. Love the Gucci Guilty emblem. Projects quite good, moderate, but I would say the original Gucci Guilty doesn't really last on my skin. I get about 3 to 4 hours. That's pretty poor. However, this gets me about 5 to 6 hours. So it's moderate. And I would say projection is probably 1 to 2 meters. And then coming a bit more closer to the skin after about 2 to 3 hours. So it performs okay, and that's why I like it. But then oversprayer, spray again. Beautiful. Gucci Guilty. The next one we have from Gucci is Gucci Guilty Absolute pour femme, and this is blackberry. It's patchouli again. It has cypress in. Lovely unisex feel. I mean, fragrances aren't unisex anyway, but I'm just putting it out there. If you shop on the scale of like male, female, whatever, but projects lovely. Compliment getter from my husband, this one. And I've got the body oil in this, and the body oil combined with this. Oh, I'm having a scent. It's absolutely stunning. Stunning. I mean, this projects like a beast. I don't know why I had this in one of my videos about heavy hitters, or did I? I can't remember. But yes, I'm getting so passionate about it. But Gucci Guilty Absolute, I think it may have been discontinued, but you can still get it, and you can still get it in gift sets as well. Here in the UK, don't know about the US and Australia or Canada or where else in the Far East, but here in the UK you still can. I absolutely love this, and that is Gucci Guilty Absolute. I also love the Gucci Guilty Absolute for the men. Yes, for the men. Leather to the max in that. Real strong leather in it. Some people might say that the Gucci Guilty Absolute for men smells like a hospital detergent. Well, that's your opinion. My opinion is I absolutely love it. My husband wears it. Who knows what he might be getting for Christmas. So next we're going to talk about a Lush fragrance that I spoke about in a Lush Best to Worst. This is Frangipani 100 ml. Cozy. Absolute coziness in a bottle. This is if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling a little bit low, if you're feeling down, this helps to calm you. I find is meditate the word, but I feel I just want to center myself. I just feel I want to bring myself back to life. When people are pissing me off, when I want to punch somebody in the face but I can't, and I have that monster-in-law moment with Jane Fonda and Jennifer Lopez in that 2005 film where they're being so lovely to each other, but in their head they are banging that head against a brick wall or something. And this aha moment, literally it does. It's the best Frangipani combined. I don't know, it's quite solar note, if that's the word. It's quite one note. Let me just have a look here, because again, it's got that Frangipani in there, but it's got another floral note. It is. I know what I'm smelling. Yeah, it's the tuberose. Tuberose with the Frangipani, but the Frangipani is the star in this. And it's got the sandalwood and the Gaiac wood, which that sandalwood is, it's gorgeous. Yeah, moderate to strong projection, I would say. Lasts for days on clothes, weeks on clothes, this does. Well, about a week. I say about a week because I've only had this about 10 days or so. But I've smelt this on a scarf 10 days later, still on there. So yeah, that's Frangipani by also, I forgot to add in there, got a bit of an almond note in there as well, which gives a little bit of that gourmand feel to it, which is like that Frangipani cake with that dusting of the almond on it. Beautiful. So the next one we're going to talk about actually is by the house of Montale, and that is Intense Cafe. It is Turkish Delight in a bottle. It's got your rose, it's got that latte note in there. Not a strong coffee, because I'm not a coffee drinker. No, you heard it. Sorry to my New Jersey girlfriend across in New Jersey who, you know, as she quoted, she likes her fragrance like she likes her coffee. Well, I'm sorry, I like my fragrance like I like my tea, but I do like my coffee in this. I do like my coffee in this Lalada. So this fragrance, I am getting used to this. Pull this off as you get used to it. Now this has good projection, not beast mode on me, but it's that rose vanilla latte combination, which is quite cozy, and I quite like it. And I would not be without this fragrance for winter. I don't think I will wear this in the summer or even the spring, autumn and winter, especially at Christmas time. The fragrance is quite inviting actually. It, you know, it will get you compliments. So yeah, so that is Montale Intense Cafe. So we have three more left. So we have by the house of Paco Rabanne, and that is Black Excess, which I've talked about, little hair there, in a review that I've done. Beautiful red berry again, because I do like my red berries, but it's got that cacao pod note, and it's stunning. I don't care if people don't like it, or if people do love it. I like it, and that's all important. And if you like it, rock it. It is a rock and roll chic fragrance. Love the detail here. Moderate projection, I would say, on it, about 1 to 2 meters, and fairly good longevity on my skin. About 6 hours on my skin. So I do like it. This variation has been discontinued, but you can still get some. If you look on eBay or certain UK websites, if you search for it hard, you will get this old formulation, because I've tried the new formulation and I prefer the old formulation. Again, why do they do it? So, next fragrance we have, and this is, I forgot to add this actually, but I'm going to add this now, and this is by Sarah Jessica Parker. No, not Lovely. It's actually this one in a little pouch called Stash, which is absolutely beautiful. I love this fragrance. Not for everybody. This could be quote unquote niche style. Just take this out here. That's what the bottle looks like. So that's SJP on their Stash. Now this is masculine if you want to, define a fragrance. But it's me anyway. Absolutely very balsamic. It's got a woodiness to it. It's got like that forest after it's been raining, and you can smell that damp wood. That's what it smells like to me. Absolutely lovely. It really is, and I just love the little embellishment here. And I think Sarah Jessica Parker, she kind of made a bit of a departure from Lovely, and that's a lovely fragrance if you love lavender, but I don't like that fragrance. Whereas this one is, I would just wear for autumn and winter, especially Christmas time and winter time. It performs beautifully. Not for everybody's taste, very polarizing, but I absolutely love it because of that woodiness in there. It is quite linear. There's no real top note. I mean, I put the notes up as I always do, but there's no real, I can't explain it. It's just heavy, but it's a lovely heaviness. It's thick and smoky and absolutely decadent, if that's the word. That's how I would describe this fragrance. It is for women that are all men that, yeah, you know, they've been there, they've done that. They've not only got the t-shirt, they've survived. You know, they're crawling out of that hole. You know, literally, they're crawling out of the wood wearing this fragrance. But, you know, it's just beautiful and I love it. So well done, Sarah Jessica Parker, for doing this. Very cheap, you can get this. I got this for under £10. Masterpiece. So the final fragrance, and it is for the male marketed fragrance, and it was my husband's fragrance, but now I wear it. And again, it's by Dior, because I love the house of Dior, and it is Dior Homme Intense. And this I've had in my wardrobe of fragrances, my husband had it first, since 2011. Since those days when I was working on the beauty counters of John Lewis. Yes, so I've had this 9 years now. So this is, if you don't like iris, forget it. But if you do love iris, you will adore this. It's sweet, powdery. Sillage for days. One of the most intoxicating scent trails I have ever smelt. I first smelt this on a guy I was working with, and he was working for Dior, and I just stopped and I said to him, "What are you wearing?" And when he told me, I had to go out and get a bottle of this. I thought, oh, I'd love this on my husband, but do you know what? I love this on me as well. And this is probably, as you can see, it's sucked the juice out of it over the years. It's probably maybe got about 20 or 30 mils of it left. But because it's a big 100, I think it's 100 ml, it might even be 150. But yeah, it is stunning. I would only wear this in autumn and winter, again, winter time. You only need about 2 to 3 scooches. It leaves a scent trail for about 10 metres at least. That's what's metres in feet. Well, 6 foot is 2 metres, is it? Or just over? So yeah, so it really does. I absolutely adore this. So I just spray this sparingly. I do. It's by the House of Dior Homme Intense. I've smelt the new version. I can't really detect any change in it, so I probably will get a newer version, but I absolutely adore it. So that's Dior Homme Intense. So that is all my winter fragrances. I could have included a few more. I could have included a lot more, but I just wanted to show you a selection of my fragrances here that I think there's like 10 or 11 here. So yes, so tell me, what are your winter fragrances? What are your go-to fragrances? What are you going to be wearing around this festive period? What are you going to be wearing over the holidays? Do you like any of these fragrances that I've talked about? Don't you like any of these fragrances that I've talked about? It's okay not to like these fragrances, because fragrance is subjective, and that's what I love about this industry. That's what I love about the fragrance community. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video. But don't forget, don't just dab it on, slap it on. Ciao for now.